Welcome, people. Thank you for stopping by to visit with me. It's Adrienne here. It is a Wednesday in April. Feeling a lot better than I have been feeling, but not all the way on my recovery yet, but doing very well at this time. One thing that I wanted to start off and try to be as clear as possible, I just want to let you know that I had recently read an article. Oh, feeling a little itchy, excuse me. I'd recently read an article in Business and Finance, and it was discussing the businesses, the main ones, Shein and Temu, and then all those other little ones coming from China that we have been buying, that there was a loophole in the way we accept packages into the United States. So yes, countries pay tariff. We pay tariff, they pay tariffs for goods going back and forth between our countries. Well, the lack of tariff on all of these 300,000 packages a year en masse from Shein and Temu and the other like companies has had the loophole where they did not pay any kind of tariff on those goods coming in. Well, you have to pay 300,000 packages. What dollar amount that those all added up to, and that's not bringing any revenue into the United States. That revenue strictly goes to Temu and its vendors in China. So we have circumvented all of this time the United States being able to make its rightful amount on goods brought into the country. And that loophole was that any business that could send directly from their business to our home address. I'm just going to say home address. I don't know how you have your packages delivered, but the idea was that we are an individual home address, would not be cost any tariffs and such like that. And we've all benefited from that enormously. Well, I read an article that I just wanted to briefly share with you to say in Business and Finance that this loophole is closing. And in fact, it could be closed by May 2nd. That's only weeks away, people. Closing that loophole is going to create tariffs on all of our individual packages coming into us from Temu and Shein type of situations. And that could add up to a 30% increase on our deliveries. However, it is spread out over shipping or not shipping, or just an increase to those line items that we're ordering to bring them up to meet the new government standards. So as of May 2nd, your shopping experience will be altered. You will be spending more, but people, don't panic. The idea that Temu and Shein have been as successful as they have been, for one thing, of course, is their incredibly low prices. And they were keeping them incredibly low, a lot of it because they weren't having to pay any tariffs coming in. So now we could be looking, as I say, at about a 30% increase. How can you help save yourself a little money before that happens? Well, I'd say, by the third week, have your orders into Temu to be shipped, and that could be your last opportunity to avoid any price hike that we are going to experience at some point. Right away? Possibly. Very, very possibly. So I am looking at an extra number of items in my cart, because I'm looking at placing a larger order than I would have anticipated, especially right now since we have been having such a volatile stock market here in America. And my total retirement is set up in the stock market. So that big loss last Thursday and Friday really panicked me. And when one is living on a fixed amount of income, and the idea that I lost quite a bit. Well, today's good news for the stock market is that things were up today, and that is because President Trump said that he would stop the tariffs on a large number of countries for 90 days. And that's all the stock market needed to hear. And boom, we're having, a banner day today. In the green, people. It's in the green. Yeah. So just keep that in mind. Changes are coming. Just be prepared. Don't let it be a shock to you. We're never, ever going to find the prices that these companies can still ship to us at such low price points on anything we could purchase here in the US. So there's no brick and mortar, and that's one of the reasons that Temu and Shein and these businesses are so successful, is they do not have any brick and mortar, and that cost saving is passed along to us. So we still have lots of good shopping ahead of us. I just want you to be aware that there are changes on the horizon. Well, here we are, Wednesday. I'm feeling, like I said, a little bit better, so I wanted to be sure to come to you because I wanted to tell you about the Temu. Heads up, if you have stuff in your cart you want to get, go ahead and order it now. Just order it now, and then take a deep breath. Take a deep breath, because that's what I'm going to be doing myself. I don't know why, but this is the coldest April. I feel colder than I did in November. So strange, just so strange. But in order to warm up, of course, constant layering is in order. And today, I think you notice that I have on a long-sleeved, brown, stretchy turtleneck. I got this about within 2 years ago on Temu, and it just feels so good. It's just soft, stretchy polyester that just has that suede feeling to it. So what a beautiful and comfortable top. Now, it is a delicious shade of chocolate browns. Now, my pants that you're seeing, these are a little bit more rust color as opposed to brown. And these pants will remind you a little bit of the black pants that I showed you that were the flares that I was really feeling myself in that outfit. So again, it is called the double needle, the double stitch through all of the seamed items, just accentuating them. I love that waistband, of course, and the back has the 2 working pockets. Fantastic. I slipped this on because what I really want to show you is a warm outfit here that I've had and not shown you yet from Temu. I ordered them on 2 separate orders and anticipated that they would go together so nicely and make a fun, warm, crazy outfit. The first item is a sweatshirt. It's in beige with a brown design silk screened on the front. So you can see that nice, soft, fuzzy inside, a real sweatshirt for sure. Long sleeve with cuffed wrists. And, of course, the cuffed bottom. A classic sweatshirt. Yes. Well, I bought it in a medium, and it's very full-sized. It's really a good cut. But I've told you that I've always collected religious art and items and this and that. And I just thought this was so sweet. So here we have the Virgin Mary. One could say that this is Guadelupe, the Virgin Mary of the look from Guadelupe, Virgin of Guadelupe. So that lovely brown design on the front here, and it's a thicker vinyl paint. It doesn't feel at all like the t-shirts with the thick vinyl. It's not crunchy or anything like that. It's just very, very slim and comfortable. I'm gonna go ahead, which is why I wore this outfit, to show you. And I'll go ahead and slip this on. Yay! Slip this on. And over the head, here we go. Ooh, yes. Oh, yeah, it's mid to low 60s right now here in Oregon. Okay. And what would I need to go with a sweatshirt for warmth? How about some sweatpants? And I definitely didn't have any brown sweatpants. Well, they were treating this pair of sweatpants like a very nice going out pair of sweatpants. I paid in the neighborhood of $9. And it's been a couple of months since I had gotten this delivery. And right now they're $12.83. So the sweatshirt I paid $7.18 for, and it is now online for $7.95. So I think that's cute looking on, don't you think? That's a cutie. And in order to be nice and warm on the bottom half, look at this. Okay, sweat inside, sweatshirt material. A wide band here with elastic all the way around. It has a working drawstring that even has the little brass ends on it. And gloriously, it has pockets. Look at this. Nice, deep pocket on both sides. Doesn't get much better than a nice sweatpant with pockets. Well, these sweatpants were definitely oversized. That's a pretty big butt and such, and extremely loose and comfortable on. Let's go ahead and slip them on while we're talking. Here we go. Did you recognize my squirrel socks from Temu? Yes. Okay, here we go. Putting that on. And pull them up. And that's what I'm telling you people, they're big. I imagine if this still does have its size in it, these are probably a large, yeah. They're a large because I worry that the elastic will be too tight on a medium, and that is not good for my IBS. Once again, push a little bit forward there so you can see that. Okay, I think you can see that there's quite a bit of fabric. That's got to be one of the big butts, but that's okay. I'm warm, I'm comfortable, and they have elastic at the waist. And now I have on a really, really terrific brown outfit to keep me warm, because spring in Oregon, I tease you, is just another way of saying second winter. And as I said, I don't know why, I just keep feeling colder in my apartment than I did in November. All right, now that we got to tell you about upcoming situations for pricing and such that we could be experiencing on Temu, this fabulous outfit, still available, you could still find it. And I've gotten a couple of very small packages that I wanted to share with you. Let's see, now, what I wanted is there were 5, I call them little bun cages, and that's thanks to Random Terry. Random Terry. Hi, Terry. Terry had purchased, first the ones that she was showing were the ones with the rhinestones on them, and I knew I wouldn't want the ones with rhinestones because my hair would just tangle in that and it would drive me crazy. We all know what that little, almost like a high-pitched squeaky squeal sound when that one hair sticks on a barrette or something like that, and so I knew I didn't want rhinestones. What I picked were just some plain ones. I only paid initially $3.06, and I had almost 70-cent rebates, so it came down to $2.37 for 5 units. Fantastic. So even at $3, they're totally worth it. And what I noticed with Random Terry, and which is why I was like, okay, I have got to have those. She'd put her hair up in a bun on top of her head with the bun cage. I like to call them a bun cage. And when she'd take it down, it would have curled her hair and made it fluffy. So what you see here for me with that is I put it up today to show you what it was like, but this curl and such is left over from 3 days ago when I washed my hair, and I separated it into the 4 sections while the hair was wet, and I was able to sleep with the cages on. Certainly nothing as comfortable a sleep as I could ever have tried to get with rollers. Okay? I'd let you know a couple weeks ago that I'd taken my hair up into ponytails and cut inches off to create layers for fluffy, curly wonderfulness. Okay? So how to have a beautiful hairdo without any effort at all. And I thank you so much, Terry, at Random Terry. I was happy. I think the 5th one of these is still in the bathroom, to tell you the truth. And you can see that they came in 4 different colors. And I do believe that what this site had was 2 different sets of 5 in the color stories. And that's, you know, they're like kind of a suede plastic silicone. And then they just pull back together, and Bob's your uncle. Fantastic. This is something I really wanted to share with you, because I'm just so happy with being able to do my hair in such a simple way and feel like I have a really pretty hairdo going on with just not much effort at all. So yay, people. Wonderful. Now, here is, I was wanting to get these, you know, we say evil eye, and it's a good eye, because it's keeping away the evil. And all people keep hearing is evil eye. No, it's not an evil eye. It keeps away the evil, this eye. So here's a cute little plastic acrylic see-through ring. Okay, you can see how see-through it is. And buried inside is a wonderful evil eye. Let's see, these, I paid $1.09, and it has gone in and out of availability all the way up to $1.22. So as you can see, it's a domed top and a ring. Let's see. All right. Okay, too small to be worn on my middle finger as down to the ring, but potentially it could be like this. It's big on my ring finger. It's a little loose on my ring finger. My right hand is the larger, so that looks like it wants to stay on there pretty good, huh? So this evil eye ring, really, really, really happy about. Okay, I'm going to take these pieces of rubbish and just put them into my trash can next to me. This ring, at the time I got it for 93 cents. I saw it elsewhere for $2.74, and it can be difficult to find, although I do have it repeated in my cart for 2 more, and they could be all the way up to over $2. I got it for just under $1. So if we put that one on there, that's fitting really nicely. And a look that I like is also that. And this could be worn with it together. Okay, putting them on our little ring stand here. And you can really see the clear. And it's just looking like black, of course, Adrian, because it's see-through. See-through, see-through, see-through. I like the look of these rings very, very much. As I say, I have 2 more of the band one in my cart because I think I would like to wear, you know, both hands having the designs on them. Now this was a ring that I saw on Just Jen. Hi, Jen. And I did buy it and I loved it. I loved it so much that I had to get another one. And I forgot to write down, what did I pay for this one? I think I need to lean over this way, people, and get my scissors. This is the gorgeous, sturdy black ring body with a square, enormous diamond. And I love this ring so much. This way, now I have 2 of them, and I think that that could look really great. Fits on the thinner finger on that, and it can also go a little tighter, but still comfortable. I'd be able to wear one on each hand. Did you all get to notice that my short nails are yellow? Had this set in my nail box for quite a while. I can't even tell you for how long. And again, I'm really enjoying this shorter size. Like right now, when I haven't been feeling well, I can still do things in the kitchen and take care of Sassy and all this other stuff. And the nails stay on so much sturdier. They stay on sturdier at this length. And I just thought that this yellow shade was just really, really precious. So that's what I had for you today, were the yellow nails. Okay, I'm going to take this ring off. I don't really have a lot of jewelry on today. I told you it was a little tighter on this hand. And so here I struggle. And oops, and there, off. Okay. Okay. Just slid it onto here. Yeah, look at the size of that diamond. Oh, I adore it. I'm just so glad that just Jen showed it and I was able to get it immediately. And I went back in and reordered it off of my last order that I'd gotten them on. All right, a little while back, just very recently, I had picked up 2 different tweezers at only like 45 cents each. Well, this tweezer was $1.07, and you could get it for maybe like $1.43. And it's got this really cute pink silicone so that you have easy purchase. We say when you hold on to something, you that purchase that you have on it, so they don't slide, and the little balls really help that happen. Okay, so what a pretty. I told you with those other 2, that way I do. I have one by the lounge, I have one in the bathroom, and I can have one in my purse. Wow, I just think it's so pretty, don't you? Look at that. All in all, they're pretty good tweezers. They're not as good as my classic pink tweezer. I don't even know if that's a Revlon brand or not, but whatever. I've always had for years is my little pink tweezer man tweezers. Tweezer man, right? Tweezer man. That's what they are, tweezer man. But I wanted extra so I could have one in every room. So I went ahead and got them on the affordable and on the cute. Yeah. I'm so stoked to have this. I really am. I'm going to go ahead and put that there. What's also in this bag, I think that's it. Yep, that was just a little piece of paper. Okay. These are like scrunchies. I bought 2 because we know how I like to do things in twos when I'm doing my hair. And my spring summer wardrobe is going to be having a lot of green, yellow, green, etc. in the wardrobe. I'm looking forward to that. These were, I started at $1.51 and I got 6-cent rebate, so they came down to $1.47, and that's about what you would be paying for them. And I think I'm going to pretend and say that they come in at least 8 colors, but my anticipation was most definitely wanting to get this precious. Go ahead and take the other one out as well. Why don't we do that, huh? What I've let you know from the past is I don't get any scalp pain when I'm wearing my hair up, when I have it in 2 different pigtails, as it were, not just one. One can give me a headache, but the 2, for whatever reason, just feels nicely balanced. Okay, so you can see like that would be that. And this will be this. And we can already see that that's pretty adorable. Yes, Adrian, that is pretty adorable. All right, so, okay. Ooh, I like that. I'm really looking forward to having all of my different green outfits to be put together for summer, spring, summer. They say right now spring is just second winter. And the last thing in this delivery, and I might Jen, did I also see you showing some nose type of pad situations? Now, I'd let you know that I bought this little stretchy sleeve that goes on the arm because these glasses don't fit me as best they could. So this one then helped keep it from sliding forward and sliding off my face, just having that piece there. Well, as far as an idea of like the nose pads, I got these little tiny half moons, and my understanding would be, I'm going to try it on one side. All right, let's take the other one off. And I was hoping that these then would just help keep them a little closer up towards my nose. Oh, yeah, I didn't get them on evenly, but that's okay. I bought them in black, not clear. Okay, so yeah, they're staying closer up as they should be. You know, when you do go get your glasses and your optician is, you know, checking, they're putting the glasses way up at the top of the bridge of my nose, and invariably, inevitably, you know, they would slide down just all the way down like this. So now look at that, with this piece on the back helping this wonky arm on this side fit better and stay in position better. I think this is terrific. Oh, I'm very excited. So people, if you find that your glasses are sliding down your nose more than you would like, what a terrific, terrific invention. I started at 88 cents. I got a 9-cent rebate, and they are now still 79 cents. So here you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets for that low amount of money. For 80 cents, 5 sets. You can get them in clear as well as the black. And that's going to make my glasses situation be that much better. Wow, fantastic. I am really, really excited. Oh, I've gotten you up to an anticipation of knowing that there's going to be a lot of green going forward for spring, summer. This one this side I done one less circle around to make it be on the ponytail. So this one's a little bit tighter to pull off. And we'll put that over there too. Whee! Yeah, absolutely. All right, got that, that's fine. And this little container that came today, like I showed you, those green floral, faux floral scrunchies to go with green. Well, we all know that I also very much like what I call that sort of goldenrod color. This one, really, really nice shade within that. 79 cents each. You may be paying $1.09 each. And again, these came in at least 8 colors. So with my yellow nails, looking really good for those tones. The tones, the shades. How marvelous. So let's take a look-see. Yep, all right. It is a permanent knot on there, I do believe. And again, it would be a simple case of taking the hair up. Oh, let's see. Okay. Right. Now, okay, here we go, kids. Here we go. So since it has, yeah, there's two there, then I'd have this one up on this side. And again, matching sets to complete my outfits. Oh, I'm very, very happy to have these, as well as the green. Oh, I'm going to have so many fun hairdos and color combinations for spring and summer. All right. This make sure I got out everything in there. Last time that I'd shown you, I'd been wearing those beautiful short red nails. They were the CatsEyes, and I had gotten them for like 50 cents or something unbelievable. I don't know. Well, when I went back to see if I could get them again, because I loved them so much, supposedly same vendor, etc. I ordered them in the medium, which is what the other ones were. And this time they were 91 cents. So in the CatsEye world, where they're giving you the 10 pieces, so there's no extras, that was such an affordable price, and I just loved how they caught the light and such like that. Okay, this one was sticking a little bit on here, so let's go put that over there to that. And what you can see here, okay, are this red version and the yellow that I have on are more rectangle squared off. These are a little bit shorter and curvier, but they did fit onto my nail beds very nicely. So I went ahead and got two more because I really appreciated how pretty these were on. I got compliments, and I'm just hoping that they are going to be nice and strong. I'm over here trying to press them, and I think that they're pretty sturdy. So 2 sets of that goes into our nail container for all of the beauty going forward. And last but not least in this package, this is the most beautiful bracelet. I want to order another one. This one is a green with a yellow golden diamond stone. It's a bracelet. Well, there's a one with a yellow, not green outer, and yellow stones. These feel like metal. They sound like metal. And look at that. Do you see? Look at this. Oh my gosh. Look. Incredibly, you can get the earrings, just one size like of each one of these. You could get a matching earring. But as I said before, with green going forward, oh, that is gorgeous. I really. And green is our color of wealth and health. 2 fabulous things we want in our life. Well, I'm going to go ahead then and say this is it for now on this. I'm really glad that I got to come and share with you today. Also, hi Susan and Wendy, how are you doing today? I hope that you got to watch this and had some joy. Okay, so everybody, I'm going to go and lie back down and relax. Got to get this area. Got to get it better and better and better, and it will. I want to thank you all for being there for me. I so appreciate it. I've had so many new subscribers thanks to people like Just Jen. I appreciate all of you. So whether you're the oldest subscriber or the newest, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your comments. I let you know how I just devour them as soon as I've posted and get that feedback. It's called getting the love, getting that love back. So thank you for the friendship. Thank you for the love. And all of you, it's Wednesday, hump day. Okay, have a fantastic one, and I'll see you again very, very soon.